Hi, welcome to Bilingual Nation, Weapons of Mass Instruction's new and patented Mp3 Spanish learning method. The Bilingual Nation method teaches you the specific Spanish you need for business, making friends, and improving the quality of your life. Let's take a look at what it's like to learn with Bilingual Nation. I'll show you why it works and point out the unique features that make this such a powerful instrument. Come along. Bilingual Nation is clearly becoming the Mp3 Spanish method of the future. This method is a combination of a compact paperback book and data disc containing the audio playlist for your MP3 player, such as the Nano, iPod, iPhone, Zune, cell phone, etc. These two features alone provide convenient portability as virtually everybody now carries an MP3 player with them at all times. This is called Study Now Anytime, Anywhere. Bilingual Nation is designed to teach you Spanish by actually speaking instead of learning boring grammar rules. From the very beginning, we'll help you speak Spanish the right way so you build your confidence immediately. This is called immersion. Each Bilingual Nation method focuses on industry-specific phrases and vocabulary. For example, if you work or are interested in the medical field, get your hands on MP3 Medical Spanish. And if you just want to learn general Spanish, then get your hands on MP3 Everyday Basic Spanish. This is called content-driven. With your support, we'll continue developing a wide range of methods that fit your work situation or personal interest, such as Spanish for the restaurant, hotel, and construction. We're 100% sure that whatever method you choose, you're going to learn Spanish immediately and impress a lot of people from day one. This is called customer care. Bilingual Nation's patented method is directly related to the relationship between the audio and book. Throughout the book, sentences and phrases are numbered and recorded. Your success with Spanish is about constructing sentences, and we help you achieve this by arranging sentences as smaller phrases. These are the lessons. You can think of this as splitting sentences into smaller pieces, which makes it very easy to focus on the pronunciation and meaning. This is called phonetics, phonology, and semantics engineering. As you're going through the lessons, you'll never be lost. You will always know the meaning of what you're pronouncing because Bilingual Nation uses a mirrored or parallel translation. This is called always being on target. Through a minimum of 7 repetitions per lesson, you'll commit these language pieces to memory and you'll practice them with real people every chance you get, even if they don't understand you. Actually, talk to your pets too. They definitely like Spanish and are very supportive. Soon, you'll be surprised how many people speak Spanish or have a basic understanding. Who knows? You just might inspire others to follow your lead. This is called commitment and setting an example. With practice, you'll notice that these language pieces are constantly happening throughout speech. And this will make it very easy for you to mix and match these components to express all sorts of ideas. After a while, it'll just be a matter of learning vocabulary as you'll get the hang of the arrangement of words and sentences. This is called syntax, and on your way to speaking fluently. Each method has a bilingual dictionary. If you think of a word, you can look it up in either language and hear the corresponding audio recording. Depending on the Bilingual Nation method you work from, the dictionary will most likely contain words relevant to that industry or topic. This is called enhancing your vocabulary. Throughout the book, every 3 chapters are connected and interrelated by a subject. Every book chapter is audio recorded and organized as a playlist for your MP3 player. The first of the 3 chapters covers general phrases, questions, and possible responses. The second chapter is an independent scenario related to the subject. And the third chapter is an advanced narrative or dialogue that is directly related to the scenario chapter. In summary, if for example the subject is greetings, the chapters are titled Greetings Phrases, Greetings Scenario, and Greetings Narrative. This is called Building Blocks Towards Fluency. A real neat feature learning with Bilingual Nation is that you have the ability to study simultaneously with the book and MP3 player, or use them independently from one another. The reason being that MP3 players with a display screen will allow you to read exactly what you're listening to. Although this approach will not give you the translation on the screen, you're able to focus solely on your reading and pronunciation. When you use the book alone, you can take notes directly on your book and focus more on word ordering, meaning, and constructing different sentences with the pieces you analyze. This is called studying flexibility. The Bilingual Nation method is becoming the authority on MP3 Spanish because it takes the best from existing language methods and combines it with modern technology that is widely accessible and affordable. When you compare us to other methods, you'll find that you really can't. The Bilingual Nation method is unique and patented. This is called being the MP3 Spanish pioneer. By being content-specific, Bilingual Nation provides the structured curriculum of a classroom setting, but without the tedious grammar rules, homework, tuition, or having to commit to someone else's schedule. Our MP3 method also provides the feeling that you have a private tutor with you at all times, as you're able to study anytime, anywhere, but without the cost associated with private instruction nor a scheduled commitment. This is called focused language flexibility. Learning the MP3 way is several times more convenient than watching videos, as the tools required to view them are either non-portable or can be very expensive, costing hundreds of dollars. Let's not forget that if you rely on your TV to learn Spanish, you may encounter many distractions or have to set a schedule around the household favorite TV shows, and you know how that goes. Some family members can't miss an episode of their favorite soap opera. The same might be true when you use a laptop computer. Sure, it's portable, but you still need to set it up somewhere. Our solution to this is called affordable independence. Cassette tapes are now outdated technology, and navigating through them is a real headache. And the same is true for methods on audio CD. The textbook and grammar approach are useful for understanding rules, but clearly don't yield the results most students are looking for, and as a result, many just give up. We want you to give the MP3 Spanish method the opportunity to show you that using us will yield immediate results, no joke. This is called smart technology. Once you've ordered and received the Bilingual Nation method of your choice, the very first step is to upload the MP3 audio playlist to your MP3 player. This is a one-time step that will require a computer. If you don't have a computer or are new to MP3 technology, consult the nearest savvy teenager, local internet cafe, or library. They will be able to help. This is called the beginning of your Spanish-speaking life. Bilingual Nation is changing how, when, where, and what you learn. With MP3 Spanish, you can learn in several places, like in your car as you commute. Sitting in traffic will no longer bother you, and learning together with your friends and family while you're on a road trip will be fun. This is called Learn Spanish in Traffic. There are a number of ways you may connect the MP3 player to your car stereo or head unit. Some of these methods may or may not be available to you, depending on your model of head unit. Some of these methods will also work with your home stereo. One of the simplest and cheapest way is with a line input. This means that you plug in an audio cable into the headphone socket of your MP3 player, and the other end of the cable plugs directly into your head unit. Another option is using an FM transmitter. These work by plugging into your MP3 player and transmitting the sound on an FM frequency. You tune the radio on your car or home stereo to the signal produced by the transmitter. FM modulators differ from FM transmitters. There are actual cables that connect the MP3 player to the head unit. The MP3 player connects to the modulator via a standard audio cable from the headphone socket. You can also use an MP3 adapter to connect your MP3 player directly to your head unit. This allows you to control your MP3 player from the head unit, meaning the MP3 player can just sit in the glove box or elsewhere. The cassette adapter is another great way to listen to your MP3 player. This tool plugs into your car's in-dash cassette player and the other end to your MP3 player's headphone socket. When you're home from work and you're ready to prepare yourself dinner, simply put your MP3 player in your pocket and the earphones in your ears and listen while you cook, eat, do your dishes, sit and relax, do laundry, do household cleaning, go for a walk, jog, etc. You're in charge of how, when, and where you want to learn. This method is fully capable of following you everywhere. This is called no excuses. Learning MP3 Spanish is no longer a matter of finding free time, as you'll always have time. When you discover Bilingual Nation, you'll discover it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, why not? This is called making the smart decision. If you have any further questions, please contact us.